Okay, hello and welcome to another stream for the Epic Heroes. Save as many animals as you can. For this one, we're going to try and focus mainly on, better without any music. I guess we'll just crank it a little bit. Okay, for this one, we're gonna focus on the Galaxy Temple. So let's go straight forward at the Galaxy Temple. And let's have a see pretty much at what are the common issues players face. Feedback would really help. So the first thing you would do is click on battle. Okay, you're met with the interface of 6 DPS and 6 support. Now you need to select the 3 heroes and 3 heroes. 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom. Now, I guess people have a hard time when it comes to the selection, so let's go with the elimination direction. First, never select, Pixel. Do not select Pixel, okay? You can also ignore Van Helsing. So you have only 4 you can select from in terms of DPS for this hero show up. You do get different versions. This isn't the only version. So pretty much you're left with select one of these heroes, right? Select the 3. Now in terms of the bottom, the support, all of these are perfectly fine, at least for the first round, maybe the second even. So that's perfectly fine. Okay, so first we need a hero that has the Phantom Stigmata to put him in number 1. Usually I would go with Fong the Panda. Okay, second, we need another support hero. So you can choose either Medusa or you can choose Storm Walker. You can also choose Houston. The 3 are perfectly fine. So for me, I'm gonna select these 3 from the bottom, and from the top 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I've selected 3 from the bottom, 3 from the top, and you've selected at least a hero that has, well, Striker, 1 hero Striker, 1 hero Thorn, 1 hero Phantom, 1 hero Support, and 1 hero that has, if I remember correctly, its name is Succubus, something like that, in terms of having a CC hero. Okay, so now you have exactly your 6 heroes and you're ready to go into the first battle. So the hero that has the Phantom Stigmata will be in number 1. Okay, number 2, you can happily equip, let's see, yep, you can equip the hero that has the Thorn functionality, the Sigil Thorn, and the support can be in number 3. Striker and CC will be in the back liners. Okay, all good. Let's go to deploy. Let's skip. And voila. Battle number 1, you won. Okay, hope all good until now. Next, we are going to sell every single hero except only 1. Okay, for the direction of, oh, but this hero is good, I can keep at least 2. No, you're gonna sell all of them and just keep 1 hero, like this. Then you're gonna go back to challenge, click on next round. Now for the interest, when you sell all of those heroes, you get a high interest coins, especially when you're going to the next challenge. You'll gain more interest coins. So the temple coins, if you read this description, every 5 will give you 1 interest temple coin, and you can exchange it for the heroes and artifacts and stuff. So the number that we have, which is 115, will give us 23. Okay, then you go back directly here. Okay, so let's talk about selection of heroes and how you can refresh and all that good stuff. We have here a divine artifact. Radiance Tribute. Very fantastic in terms of reducing the damage you take during the battle, so you can actually last longer in fighting. Then you might get a rare hero S+. My advice, either buy the S+ rare hero as a priority or the artifact depending on what shows, because it increases the drop rate. After you buy one of them, don't go for both. It's not gonna work. Refresh. And as you can see, we got another S+ hero. Sure, go for it. And then refresh. At this stage, we have 74 temple coins. You need to focus a little on how many you have remaining. After the third refresh, we're not getting any good heroes, so just in case, we need to select one hero and then refresh, and hopefully it will improve. Try to get heroes from the same faction you already have. Try at least. So we're going to select a hero from the Superman faction, which we don't have, but because Ninetail Idol can be more beneficial for us. Now we're at 59. Just in case we don't get a good hero in the next refresh, I'm just gonna go for another one for safety and then refreshing. After we refreshed, we see an artifact, a dark artifact that has shown, which is very beneficial and can really help us. At the same time, we have 42 coins. Purchasing that artifact will pretty much set us back, and we're not gonna be able to, well, do anything. Why? Because we'll need to sell one hero to actually buy it, and then we'll have 4, and then we're gonna get defeated, and the cycle will carry on. So what we're gonna do is very simple. First, we're gonna sell the support. Then we're gonna buy the same hero, Avatar of the Forest, with Thorn. After that, let's check the coins. We have 42 still. We're gonna buy one of the heroes, so we have 6, and then we're gonna stop from refreshing. It's not gonna work at this stage. It's not gonna work in terms of something good showing and you losing your coins. Okay, so the next stage, you will be fantastically stuck in trying to do a lineup so you can actually win. It's advised to put your Phantom Sigil heroes in the front line, especially 1 and 2. Okay, and you can keep your Thorn, at least one of them, in the front line or the back line, and like that we're going to go directly into battle. You can see the overall power difference, and in my previous video I said do not focus on that. So the Phantom Sigil will help in creating a shield and reducing damage, negating the damage actually, and reducing it. Right? So we're gonna rely on that for taking less damage, lasting longer in battle. And with the mixture of heroes we have, we hopefully will be able to take care of the enemy, including the lovely, fantastic Van Helsing. It would be nice to watch this battle, but for the sake of we don't have time and we also might lose, you never know, we're just gonna skip. So we kinda won and also got a dark artifact directly, which at this stage is fantastic. Let's have a look at that dark artifact. You're gonna have to go to the bag and click on it. Baleful Axe. At the start of the battle, increase your attack by 10%, and then increase your attack by 2 up to 60%, lasting 4 rounds, and then it carries on in increasing your attack and converts 20% of the damage dealt to you into a shield. A single shield can't exceed 30% of your maximum HP, no more than 600% of your maximum HP. Now going back to hero selection, right? Now we have already 6 heroes that are balanced. At the same time, we actually wish for better heroes because they suck in many different ways. We can always go for Galaxy, even though it doesn't really work whenever I select him. But sure. So let's look at what faction we have heroes from more. We have 2 from the dark faction and then the rest separate, and 2 from the nature faction. Let's sell one from the from the nature faction, buy galaxy, and then we're gonna go directly into gaining the interest coins. Going back, it automatically refreshed, of course. We now have 6 heroes, 2 S plus and the rest 3 S plus, and the rest are pretty much normal, nothing special. Okay, let's buy the artifact, the gem artifact. I don't want it, I don't need it, but it will help when you refresh that something better might show. We're currently at 15 and 1 artifact down. So what we're gonna do is sell the artifact, buy in its place the same different artifact, then refresh. We see that Eden space has shown, and we're gonna go for Eden space. So now we're at 13 and 2 artifacts. Now what we're going to do is very simple. We're going to equip the artifacts with, I guess, our best hitters. So Camilla, I don't think she should at all take Eden space, but then again, for confirmation, let's look at what benefits her. She benefits from original time, surprise surprise, somehow, but we already sold that. We don't have that anymore. So let's give her the Baleful Axe. For our fantastic galaxy, let's give him Eden space for now. And let's go into the challenge mode. Yes, we lack the HP massively. Sorry, we lack the overall power massively, but hopefully we'll still be able to win. We'll fix the heroes and the artifacts a little bit after this battle if we actually end up surviving. We do have support, we do have an increase in attack, we do have the shields, the phantom. So it's undecided of how exactly it might go, especially that Fong has his ability of dodging the attack in the first place. So let's watch and observe what will exactly happen. Might be interesting. Yeah, thank you for taking him out. I appreciate your hard work at shooting from a cannon. And then Galaxy enters. A good amount of damage. And then Camilla. Okay, well, it's looking a little bit better, 100%. And then Ninetail Idol. Yeah, Houston. Okay, it's still going okay up until this point, but very slow and causing damage still. And pretty much I know how it might end based on what I'm seeing, which will be probably winning. Yeah. Okay, so let's skip, and we're down. We're actually going to round number 3. We're not down. Okay. By the way, guys, if you have any questions, it will really help. Good evening. Hello. So, guys, if you have any questions, it will help, because the point of, oh, I cannot win except the first battle, I do not know what to do. Yeah, we're trying to resolve that. And yes, again, good evening. Okay, so now we're at, well, preparing for round number 4. Since we got another better looking hero, better skill hero, we're going to sell one hero. Right, as you can see, we have fantastically have now 6 heroes still. That is exactly What I'm trying to say, we're trying to resolve. We're at 48, so no, I'm not gonna buy any of these artifacts. I'm gonna get the interest coins. 57, looks better. Okay, Fatal Judgment has appeared. What we're gonna do here is very simple. We're gonna buy it, refresh, and we can always sell it. Okay, so we can actually gain her Immortal Spirit Deer. She really does make a difference. Gonna need to sell one hero and go for her afterwards. Bye bye. And again. Now it's looking much better in terms of heroes, and we are at 10. Even if we refresh, we're not gonna be able to buy anything, so it would be pointless to try and refresh unless we're gonna sell, well, Fatal Judgment and exchange it for something different. At this stage, it's up to the player to make a call, so one refresh. So that refresh did actually make a difference. The orb has shown where the orb recovers 50 points of energy every single round. Now in order to get it, since we have 8, even if we sell this, we're gonna have 38. I top up, gonna wait a month to be more. Okay. Yep. Many of us have the problem of topping up and spending too much money. So it's okay, you can do it. Okay, so even if we sell Fatal Judgment, we're gonna have 38, right? With 38, we're not going to actually be able to exchange it for the orb. So selling one hero definitely will be needed, and at the same time it will damage us in this battle. We need as many heroes as we can, pretty much. So what do you do in this current scenario? You do absolutely nothing. You're not gonna be able to buy it, so don't even try to sell a hero. You're gonna lose if you try to do that. Okay, so Fatal Judgment, we're going to give it to Poseidon, Ocean God. Should it be given? No, probably not. Do we have a choice? No, we don't. Okay, after that we need to formulate our fantastic, special, one-of-a-kind lineup. Okay, we're gonna go with this one and hope we can win. Yes, as you can see, the 3 have Phantom Sigil covering Camilla, kinda, in the way. Actually, Camilla is in number 4, number 5. She's in number 5 for a very specific reason. For him, for Zeus. After this, you can check. After this, you can check elimination round. I'm on zone 133. Sure, you're talking about the arena tournament, right? Yeah, I'll check on that. Okay, so since we really have no point of watching the entire battle, yeah, sure, we'll go there after we actually finish 7 rounds. I'm just doing it live to show that, yes, people can do it, and it can be easier than they think. It still might take a couple of attempts, but yeah, at least understanding what you should do helps massively. Yes, Atlantis forever, good for you. Stop trying to take out Galaxy. Not taking enough damage, that's fine. Striker will help. Thank you for that HP recovery. You recover some HP, we recover some HP. Everyone happy in the battle. And unfortunately, Galaxy is stunned by Zeus. That's gonna be a little bit of a problem. We need to take out a couple of them as fast as possible. Anyway, let's skip because watching this is painful, and we got defeated in the third round. Fantastic. Amazing, amazing, honestly. Let's sell one S plus 0. Let's sell this lovely boy also. We're at 53. Let's refresh. We need better heroes, 100% for that round. Okay, that's one of the list of what hero can actually do and make a difference. And now we currently unfortunately don't have still enough. Congratulations, I joined your YouTube member and month. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know you joined actually. We'll get to that, but first let's just go about the current fantastic scenario. Okay, since it sucks, I didn't want any losses, but that's fine, it can happen. We at least are getting more of the heroes we need. Yeah. Okay, and we return. Now it's looking much better with the power over all difference. Time to crush them. Again, no. The speed of attack? Probably. And Poseidon, I consider her useless unless you give her something that can make a difference. Then again, I never liked Galaxy. Fine. We need more firepower. More power. Okay, let's exchange Poseidon for Andrea. We're looking currently at 4. I'm guessing this is one of those rounds where winning isn't gonna be simple, and going into the second opportunity will actually make a difference. Sure. Yeah, the old Lego positioning. Okay, thank you. Okay, if you have that lovely experience, yes, you will have to start again. This time we're gonna do a different direction of hero selection. Still the same direction, 3 and 1, 2, 2, 3. I will try to stop explaining and just go about it because it takes longer if I do that. Okay. Next, sell the heroes, keep the artifact, don't be naughty. Well, I'll show you something. Hold on. If you look at my challenge log, I already finished it yesterday. Right? But you can do it as much as you want. Okay, let's start formulating what we're gonna need in a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, 41, and a 7, 26, and 8, and a 9. Yeah, I always love the armor of destruction, honestly. To be or not to be? No, we're not gonna be able to get it. That's the perfect hero needed. Okay, since we already have a bundle of good stuff. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, she is unwanted. Unless you really put a huge amount of effort into her, she becomes very slow, very useless, and very low damage. Reality, unfortunately. Anyway, 4, 5, 6 heroes and 2 artifacts, and we're needing, well, 27. Hmm. Okay, if we sell one hero and one artifact, that should be sufficient. Or we can always sell her directly, which I highly recommend. Wow, works like magic. Okay, time to go into equipping our fantastic artifacts. Yes. And then let's give him fictional reality for a stronger armor and recovery. Okay, let's go into battle. Let's skip. This round number 2. We got Logan, which can be beneficial. Can be. Okay, for this one, we're gonna sell one hero. Take one hero. Gain the interest points, which is 0, but we wanted to refresh, that's the main thing. Okay, at this stage we have 7 heroes. We need to get rid of 1. Let's see what we have more of. 2 god heroes, 2 darkness, 1 nature. Okay, let's get rid of General Rescue. Can always take him for the Thorn. It works better. Just 1 refresh. Only artifacts. Okay. Let's take him out and buy Primal Power. Okay. Primal Power would be fantastic with, I guess we can give it to Goddess of Life. To the next one we go. Okay, we can hope that we can win. Okay, that's the 3rd win. Yeah. Got him. Okay, at this stage, this is pretty much what we have. And we can also, well, I guess, sell one hero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, Medusa and Eden Space can go. Let's gain the interest. Cyber Ronin would be fantastic, but no. We need an extra hero, so we might need to sell 1 artifact. Yeah, we're gonna use in the first place the orb instead of Primal Power. Okay. Let's sell the artifact. And we're jammed in the amount, unfortunately. Okay. Sell Silver Man to get Ronin. Well, if I sell Silver Man, right, I will have at the end only 5 heroes. If you sell both, it still would end the same because of using the amount. It still will end the same. This will not go well, but one can hope. We're just gonna skip because there is no point of watching. Yes. Wow. It happens sometimes. Many times, actually. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More extra power is kind of needed. The bow has shown. Actually, we're getting terrible hero selection showing up, by the way. Let's destroy the entire thing. Oh, the battle axe. Sure. Yeah. Let's just lose so we can actually try a better opportunity with better hero selection. One can hope. And pretty much this is what repetitively keeps on happening. It's not always one shot, one win. Okay. Okay. 4, 5, 25. Okay. 23. Okay, that should be sufficient enough. Okay, you get primal power, aid in space. PUBG. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Second round. Queen of Desert is always something to go after, 100%. Okay, we have now the fantastic 6 heroes. Mecha Valkyria. Not gonna work. We're jammed at this time. So we're just gonna enter like this. That should be sufficient for this round. Go, and time for the interest direction. Okay. Sell. Gain the interest. Now it's sufficient and easy to get, huh? Okay, let's give the orb to the Queen of Deserts. Okay. That's the 4th round, and the God Slayer suddenly appears. We also got the Immortal Shield. Immortal Shield should be given to who is in number 1. Okay, let's have a look at the Immortal Shield. Okay, I think it will benefit more if Lokidia has the Immortal Shield. For Eden Space, we can give it to Lucy. Let's have a look at how it looks. 38 currently. Let's get one more artifact, refresh, and another hero jumps in. Suddenly that can be acceptable. We have 21, so if we sell one artifact we'll be able to get her. At the same time, would it be worth it? I guess yes. Let's just sell one hero, take her directly. Okay, let's give her Eternal Sword. Okay, looks nice. That's the 5th win. Did we get any more heroes or just coins? Yeah, we got one extra hero, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, Einstein. Bye bye. Back to the 6. Refresh. Now that's the good stuff. At the start of each round, apply curse to all enemies. Falls below. More damage and receive. 25 reducing. So it pretty much curses the enemy, causing them more damage. Then you have the Devil's Pupil to reflect damage. In terms of the orb, she'll be able to use her skill every single round. And any hero in the same column will also gain 50 energy points. So the Devouring Wand, at the start of each round, apply curse. Affected target takes 20% more damage and receives 30% reduced shielding curse loss for 1 round. Yeah, I guess we can take that. It pretty much has a very negative connotation of what it will do. So let's give it to Moonlight Paladin as a test. Enemies take greater damage. And okay, let's give you Eternal Soul, and Comb can have Primal Power. And you're all looking great and fantastic at this stage. Okay, let's go into battle. Yeah, love that damage immunity, that increase in attack, increase in speed, more HP, more shields. Everything everyone can want. Enters the King of Hell, and he takes out one hero at a time. Okay, that's very nice.
Listen to the call of nature.
Still okay. Comes in the heavy hit. Reduce shields. Okay, that's nice. Oh, you took out a number of them, but it doesn't matter at this stage. Okay, bye-bye, bye-bye. Okay, that's 6 rounds, 0 losses. And it always looks better when it's like this. We're gonna sell Nine-Tail Idol. Now we don't want any artifacts, especially the Temple Glory one. We can always sell one of the gem artifacts if we get something better. At the same time, well, having Lucy is annoying. It's better to have a better hero. Okay, so now we have more better heroes, 100%. And we have a number of artifacts, which we should actually sell, get rid of. 28, let's refresh. Nothing good, so we're gonna buy this and refresh. God Slayer, which can come in handy. We have 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nature is from darkness to darkness to Superman. It's not really gonna make a difference. So let us refresh. Fatal Judgment for 30. Let's do one more refresh. One more. Ah, that's another good hero that we can benefit from. Okay, let's try to go for her. That would be 1, and that would be 2. We're at 16, so let's refresh. 14, and we can actually benefit from Divine Prayer. Just need one extra one, honestly. Let's look at Wings of Angel. The beginning of the round, throw by 30 points of speed and reduce 15 of their defense. In comparison to saving one hero, Wings of Angel can be more beneficial. Okay, let's give you Primal Power. You can have Wings of Angel as if you should ever take it, but sure, why not? 14. Yeah, we're gonna enter the ranking after this, so we kinda need to get our game on and do the best that we can with what we have. Okay, let's try to refresh. And now you show up. We kinda don't need her per se, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. Goddess of Ocean. Increase 40% healing effect. Well, King of Hell can go. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to work with this. Oof. That was heavy one. Heavy. Okay, Wings of Angel. let's see. How can we do this right? Yeah, let's try this lineup. Thanks for the curse.
Peace is as precious as moonlight.
Okay.
Pay for your avarice with your life.
Enters the massive hitter damage.
Stop, you sinner.
And they recovered HP. Then the heavy hit by the Queen of Deserts. Reducing their healing effect.
Rise
Okay.
from the ashes.
Then that massive damage by Storm. And she kills one of our favorite new heroes. Sad.
Count in your sins. Pay for your avarice with your life. Immortal curse.
Okay, we recover some HP. Anubis enters, which is annoying always to battle against him. Oh, isn't that nice? They recover the full HP. Okay, fine. That attack really helped. Yep, reducing the recovery of HP. This is fantastic. And blocking their damage is even more fantastic.
Knights were born to guard.
Almost there.
Stop, you sinner.
Finally, we took out Anubis. Now it's gonna be straightforward. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, even with trying it a couple of times, we kind of did the 7 wins in one direction, one attempt, 0 losses. So yeah, it can be done, even though it has a lot of information and looks extremely crazy, but it is what it is. It's a game mode in the end. Yeah. When you reach here, which we don't have the best heroes, unfortunately, you can see that I've entered here a fantastic number of times recently and got my butt kicked again and again. The thing is, you can do the same. You can try to focus on what heroes players actually go for. As you can see, Darkness is on the top of the list. The Emperor, Storm, the Queen of Desert, Storm Falcon also, yes, and Andrea, for instance. Nevertheless, you still can win. So now the current ranking has changed, or actually advanced, decreased. The higher means that actually you aren't in an upper ranking. So the direction is usually normally you have to select one of the top players above you. The more you beat them, the more you can progress up in the ranking. Closer you are to number 1, the more your ranking is higher. So now we're at ranking 60. You can only select the 5 players on top of your ranking. So 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this exceeds the 5th one. This is the last one you'll be able to challenge. Okay, let's try to... No. Let's try to challenge... Why are they really heavy in artifacts that are really good? Guess that's the main reason why they have an upper ranking. Let's go for the maximum we can go. the 5th one on top of us in ranking, and somehow we won. Surprising. So okay, now we're at 29. Let's just, go for the maximum we can do. Oof, finally we lost. Let's go for the 20. We over exceeded our possibility of winning. Yep, thank you. The current ranking 20. Let's go to the 11. No, that's not gonna end well. 9, no. 13, probably not. 8, 2, 4. Okay, let's try the 9. Maybe we'll win. Yeah, expected. Okay, let's try not the 13. 11. Yeah, let's give the 11 an attempt. Yep, now it's getting extremely difficult to win. Let's try the 16. Okay, so we took the 16 ranking currently. 14, 13, 12, and 10. Can we reach the 8? We can, and the 6 is 2, 4. Let's try the 8 at least once. We're not gonna win probably. Yep. 13, 12, 10. The 10 isn't gonna work really good. This one also is not gonna work. The 14, we do have a possibility of winning. Okay, so we kind of expanded all our attempts, I believe. Yeah, you get 10 attempts, only 10. So 10 battles. You can view the challenge log. So how do you continue to rank up and reach a higher ranking? You're gonna need to end the battle, right? And then you can go to the leaderboard. Congratulations, from that high ranking, now we're at ranking 14. 11 to 50, this is what you get. 4 to 10, 2 to 3, and number 1. So what can you do? You're gonna have to challenge again and pretty much battle up your way to a higher ranking. Bear in mind, every single day you get 3 opportunities to challenge in the Galaxy Temple, and that's sufficient. That is sufficient. If you look at the challenge log, 7. This means there are 0 losses, every battle won. See? So doing it, yes, it can be done, even with heroes that you can see here. This is more of a reliance on the artifacts and the hero selection and lineup, by the way. They don't need to be perfect, but the artifacts, especially dark artifacts, really do make a difference. So yeah, now winning streak, 7 out of 7, all good, all fantastic. It can be challenged again tomorrow. And the ranking can decrease, by the way, if you leave it. People will beat you and take the ranking, so it doesn't need to be maintained. As you can see, these are our heroes. It can change by someone actually beating you, taking your ranking. And that's pretty much it for the Galaxy Temple for this one. Okay, so as I would get faith. Elimination round, zone 133, group 2. Let's try at least. Zone 133. You are talking about this, right? Or is he talking about... Ah, yes. Here. Zone 133. Okay, Zone 133, Group 2. And here you are in the elimination round. Fantastic. Let's see what you have this time. And again, you make my account cry in tears. Amazing. 139. You have the skins for a number of heroes. 459. Fantastic. Who you going up against? Ooh. Okay. It is interesting. Let's have a look. Actually, someone who is prepared for heavy battle. 6 out of 6. Interesting. How about the God Slayer? Excellent preparation on his side. Okay, before we see what your side has. HP 8. Oof. It's not gonna do good in someone against you. Yeah, okay, but he has more force, so you kinda are screwed when it comes to the bonuses. Let's see at least one of the heroes in comparison. Yeah, not looking too good. That's Storm Falcon. Yep, he's gonna wipe the floor with all your teams, by the way. Okay. Sadistic equipment. Okay. Ah. Well, I can pretty much tell you, Kai is gonna wipe the floor with all your teams, and you have a very slim chance of winning. He has better equipment, better artifacts, better relics even, or completed the relics, better gems. Overall, you stand a very slim chance of even winning. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. It's gonna be sad, but it is what it is. Sorry. Okay, you want to play PUBG? That's fantastic. Okay. By the way, the Kara Descends, because we're wrapping up now, the Kara Descends trial is on the channel. You can watch the 1 to 6 Thanksgiving damage video for the bounties battle. I already uploaded it on the channel, and since then I've been demoted to rank number 3 instead of rank number 1, which really sucks, but rank number 3, at least you can see the difference between 1, 2 and 3. So we're still getting as high as we can in comparison to everyone else who did not. So people are struggling a little bit to do it, but that's fine. That's better actually. Okay, nothing good. So close, but yet so far. Alright, hope everyone now can have an easier experience when it comes to the Galaxy Temple. Yes, it requires a lot of thinking and choosing and heroes and lineups and stuff. But I guess the more you do it, the more you become more comfortable with doing it. As you can see, we tried 3 attempts almost, or 2 attempts. One of them I did not lose even a single match. Alright, thank you so much for tuning into this, well, surprise, let's call it surprise live stream to answer the point of Galaxy Temple problem, cannot win, what to do. And definitely we'll see you in another video. Guys, have a great day ahead. And yeah, best of luck with the Galaxy Temple. Just take it easy, watch the videos uploaded related to the step-by-step guide. Not this stream, the previous video for going at it stage by stage. And it has a PDF guide, the old version that was made before, in the description of that video. Alright, thank you so much and have